To begin, let both the breath and the stream of the inner speech of your mind find their natural rhythm in silence, simply watching and releasing the thoughts that flow along with the breath. Let them go, releasing all the way into the exhale, not forcing it, and letting the inhale return without pulling it. Watch very carefully how the body does this for itself. Have courage to release all control over the breathing and watch its course throughout your body, wherever it affects you. Your breath knows how to heal you and bring you to balance, for it is not mere breath but divine spirit within you, if you can only listen and watch without interfering. When you are ready, you can let just a little light come into your eyes so that you are fully engaged with the present experience right there and right now. And look into the quality of your mind, relaxed, quiet, clear, not wanting or needing anything else but what is right there. You can be aware of the movements of thoughts and images, the subjective movements of feelings, reactions, but they are not you. Rest in a deeper perspective, where divine knowing knows all of this, not the same as you and not separate from you. Become so quiet at the depths of your heart that the Lord can take you anywhere with no resistance. Have no idea that this place is where I am. This time is when I live. This body is who I am. Relinquish it all for a deeper center that makes its own space and time. And in an instant, you are seated with the other disciples, sitting quietly in prayer. Through you are aware of the agitation of their hearts around you, the sense of loss and uncertainty, anguish and fleeting hope at the news the women brought. You can watch that anxiety, but not enter into it. It is the anxiety of the whole world at any time, at any place. You recall being in this room just a few nights before when your Lord and teacher gave you his very identity as food. Now you feel compassion with his heart as you become acutely aware of this anxiety that stirs in every person, everywhere. And yet you feel the stillness of his own heart within you, which remains unmoved by that anxiety, even as it dwells in absolute love for all those who do experience it. Suddenly you hear a gasp from those around you, and your eyes shoot open to see the Lord standing in front of you. You could never say later how he was dressed, or even how you knew it was he. A form so replete with divine energy that it explodes all comparison to human perception of a person and a body. And yet, there he is, standing there, in space, a person, your Lord. Peace be with you. And the peace that was there in their heart is expanded. Yet it is not a passive peace. It is a peace that reaches everywhere. The sheer dynamism of the energy of his presence, the authority that brings all things to perfection and blazes through all fear, all anxiety, all uncertainty. This light, this energy pours from him, from his heart, from his breath, from every pore of his being. You never knew where it came from, but the Spirit is instantly penetrating each and every one of you. You realize you close your eyes for a moment, then you open them again, and he was gone. But everything is different. Everyone else saw and experienced it too. They begin to talk and exchange, everyone asking questions, trying to express what they saw. But you remain still and silent, just tasting the vision he gave you, the glory from which the whole room, the whole house, all the people there are now arising. You see his creative power dancing through every atom of the table, all your bodies. You see the speech, the vibrations of divine sound. You know without a shadow of a doubt that he is within you, looking upon all this, and you are at peace. Eventually, the sounds of the room subside. You're not even aware of being there in a body anymore. You are resting with the Lord in a space out of time. Then gradually you feel him place you back in the body. you started with, right here, right now, configured to a time and place. His transfigured, glorified, resurrected energy still pulsing within you. His peace still pervading at the center of all that may move. Very gently engage your senses here and now, tasting how it has changed you, and offer the prayer that He may never leave you and remind you always how He entered you, not only in His flesh and blood to eat, but in His glorified body, transmitted through the gift of the Spirit, His Spirit.